Hey, you're getting your daily dose of LoweTivation. This is episode 44, titled Anger Hulk Smash.
Hey, what's up? You just met my friend, Mr. Hulk. Yeah, I've been called the Hulk for a very long time. It is a nickname that I like because I like the Hulk, but I don't particularly like the origins of it. I'm actually really pissed off right now. Really fucking pissed. But it's slowly going away because I'm making this video, which makes me feel better to know that people are going to watch it and possibly get some insight or maybe some help in some way. So that already makes me feel better. And just recognizing it, I guess, because here's my thing. Like I said, have held in my feelings and not processed things a lot in my life, most of my life, ever since I was a child. Anything that confused me or that made me feel really emotional, I would hold it all in, just kind of ball it up, and I developed this stacking technique. So for the most part, I just want to make people happy. I want to make people laugh, feel good. I want to love people. I hate drama. I hate games. I hate being angry, as stupid as that sounds. That's one of the things I usually say when I'm mad. I hate it. It makes me even more mad to be angry. Anger has been a really, really big part of my problems in my life. And looking back now, for sure, it stemmed from a lot of other problems and not dealing with depression or anxiety or the anger. All of it mixes into this like storm of confusion, and it usually comes out as anger, and it's not progressive at all in any way for anything. It's just not healthy, and it's something that I didn't work on for a very, very long time because I always told myself that I couldn't, like, it was impossible. Because a lot of the times I would get so angry, I would feel like a werewolf or something. Like once it would start happening, I could feel the change and I wouldn't be myself. And it felt like there was nothing I could do to stop it. So what I've learned, just like with depression and a lot of other things, it's your reaction that branches out to make things worse or better or whatever. So a lot of the times I spent most of my life getting swept up in my emotions and holding them in, and then when they would flood out, I wouldn't know what to do, and it would come out in a fit of rage. And the other thing I was talking about, I called it stacking, which is something I'm really trying to work on, because today I stacked a lot of stuff on top of, every day you have things you have to do. You have to work, you might have to take care of children, you might have to take care of a significant other who acts like a fucking child. I don't know. Everybody has a lot of things that they have to do each day. So those things might stress you out already. And for me, the way stacking works is, I say I don't get enough sleep the night before. So I already wake up, I'm tired, I'm irritated, and then I have to go to work, and, not everybody... You might like your job, like I like my job, but obviously it would be ideal to not have to work or to do something that I'm more passionate about and have a lot more money. So everybody can relate to that unless you're rich. And if you're rich, you should fucking give me some of your money so I could be a little happier. In the finance department is what I mean. I was gonna say financial, so I don't know. I ended up saying finance really weird. In the finance? Anyway, I'm being silly. It's also another way to battle my anger. I mean, I used to use it to mask stuff and act like I wasn't angry, but lately I've been trying to use it, be even more silly, and just say really dumb things that even I will laugh at to feel a little bit better. And it does help, because I've used it to help other people who are angry kind of snap out of it, but I've never used it for myself until recently, and I now see why it works. It definitely helps. But back to the stacking thing, it's like, You wake up, you're already tired, you got to go to work, maybe work stressing you out as well. And obviously, if I'm at work, I'm in a corporate area, I'm not gonna freak the fuck out on people at work. I don't want to get fired. So I'm holding all that stuff in all day long. And then driving anywhere, literally, like driving is one of the things that pisses me the fuck off more than so many things in my life, because so many people just don't give a shit. And literally every day I'm on my guard, like missing accidents because people are on their phones or people are just assholes and they think they're cool because they drive like Liam Neeson even though they have a really shitty car. It makes no sense. I'm like, where are you going? Unless you kidnapped somebody on your own, why are you driving crazy? You're not Liam Neeson, all right? Get out of here. Anyway, so that always stacks up too, and you can't really vent. You can scream in your car, I guess, but they don't hear you, so it doesn't really feel like much. I don't know if that affected my video because my battery's low and it went blurry, but if it did, I apologize. I am not remaking this because on top of being angry today, I'm very tired. So whatever just happened, I either acknowledged something that did not happen or it got blurry or something for a minute, but my phone told me my battery was low. So now you can categorize that in your brain in that place where you just don't give a shit. Anyway, stacking. I mean, it makes sense. It's what it sounds like. Basically, most of my life, I just stack all of the stuff that pisses me off and I hold it inside. And then I try to make other people happy, and I try to be who I am, which is a nice guy and somebody who wants to please people. So I stack all that anger and it just builds and it builds and it builds, and then 99% of the time when it does come out, it's over something so minute, like just something, and it makes no sense and it confuses people, and I usually end up fighting with like a friend or a family member or just freaking out about something, and it's horrible. Anger is so shitty and it's so confusing and it's so masking of who you are. I mean, some people are just assholes all the time, but that's not me. And I get even more angry when I realize in that moment that I'm doing or saying something so hurtful to anybody, even myself. And then it makes me even more angry. And then it's those reactions that you choose when you're angry or sad or whatever it is, that is gonna lead you to your next step, obviously. So if I'm really mad and I break a bunch of my shit or I break someone else's stuff or just do anything crazy, it's gonna lead to more problems. And then it's gonna make me even more angry. So all I'm saying is what I've learned, the tips that I can give you right now in the stages that I'm in, I'm definitely doing a lot better with my anger because, like I said, recognizing any of your problems or recognizing your anger, that is a big step. So a lot of the times when I'm really mad, I try as much as I can to step back and go, what the shit? What the shit? I try to break it down to the little pieces and look at all the things that are making me mad or that have made me mad throughout the day, and I try to fix those or just analyze it or whatever I can do so that it'll lessen how angry I am. Some things you can't change. Like I have an issue with not being able to control things. And that's something else, like traffic or the weather or, just not being perfect at everything I do or whatever it is. I'm trying to learn how to let that go. That is very hard to do. It's something that it's just how I've always been. So I'm working on that. It's getting a little bit better. But as far as the anger fits go, I'm recognizing it and I'm trying to battle it with positivity, just like when I get down about anything or whatever. But some tips that I can give right now is, like I said, recognizing it, recognizing all the other things that are making you angry. And the biggest part is communication, because holding it all in, not dealing with whoever's making you angry, whatever's making you angry, holding that all in will make it worse a lot of the times, or you will react in ways that you normally wouldn't or that you don't want to, So that's the big key. And breathing, lots of breathing, but definitely recognizing it. And as I go, because this is one of my bigger problems, as I go along and I get better at it, I will definitely let you guys know some more tips. So be happy.